Movie, man, we back with another one. Oh my God, the streets is saying it's bad business. It's bad news. No pun intended, bad business. That's crazy. But they saying that when you make it a Good Morning America and it's not for sugar cookies and your son doing this and your son doing that, or you creating a new invention and it's for something like a Ponzi scheme, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Again, let's make sure we say this is all alleged. I don't even believe that DJ Envy was charged with anything yet. He still works at Breakfast Club, iHeartMedia. Everything is still the same for him. This is all alleged, just stuff we are seeing in the internet, and a lot of people are saying he's next. Now, is there any proof? Has anything happened? I even heard that all that stuff everyone's talking about in the media about the FBI going up to iHeart and taking some electronics out of the office over there was cat. I heard that never happened. Now, is that 100% true? I don't know, but I did read that, and I believe it was Academics or Poetic Flock or one of them pages. I read that it was all alleged rumor, and they ended up finding out that that there was no proof that the feds actually went into iHeart and took anything. It's just he say, she said. But they're saying, but this video here is Good Morning America sharing their thoughts on the entire thing going on with DJ Envy and Caesar. If you guys don't know who Caesar is, that was DJ Envy alleged business partner in real estate. They were selling houses together, things that they were building in Jersey, like buy this old rundown school, we'll turn it into condos and different things like that. And in that process, a lot of people lost money. A lot of people lost money. One thing is Envy saying he's also one of the people that lost money, that he gave money to Caesar that he never got back. They even went to unfollow each other on social media. And you guys know in today's time, that's worse than somebody blocking your phone number. Today's time, somebody unfollowing you is like, oh, they unfollowed me. That's crazy. So the fact they're unfollowing each other, I don't know if that's like, you know, before the feds really do a sweep, like Future said, let me get as far as I can away from this man. You know, they got a whole bunch of interviews together, a whole bunch of stuff on Breakfast Club. Is he gonna play it as in, I have a whole bunch of people on Breakfast Club. Don't mean that I'm down with the shit that they doing. I was down with him just for promo and stuff, but he didn't tell me all the behind the scenes on what he was doing with the money. I don't know the angle that they're going with yet. But let's see what Good Morning America had to say about all this, and then we'll talk about it after.
Popular radio personality DJ Envy denying any involvement in a alleged real estate scam. Envy has not been charged, but his longtime business partner.
See, I told you guys, Envy has not been charged yet. So before you guys start judging him and speculating and saying things about DJ Envy, let's remember, once again, he has not been charged with anything as the date of this recording. God knows, you know, I'd be giving you guys shit I recorded a week late. Let's hope I put this out on time. But as of the day of me recording this, he has not been charged with anything. Caesar was charged, was arrested by the FBI and posted a bail. I want to say it was like 100,000 or something like that.
Often promoted on Envy Show with Charlamagne the God, The Breakfast Club, facing charges of swindling investors out of millions of dollars. This morning, hugely popular radio show host DJ Envy facing scrutiny.
It all starts with credit, right?
Over his connection to a business associate who was arrested by federal agents for his involvement in an alleged real estate Ponzi scheme. Cesar Pena, charged with wire fraud, was often featured on the massively successful syndicated radio show The Breakfast Club. Envy, who says he never made any money investing in real estate in the business venture, maintains his innocence and has not been charged.
I've never stole anything from anybody, and I'll just leave it at that.
The well-known DJ, whose real name is Rashawn Casey, often advertised his real estate business with Pena, also known online as Flipping NJ, on the iHeart radio show that's said to reach over 4 million listeners on nearly 100 stations across the country.
We're here in one of the properties that we own. This is
It just looks crazy with Envy saying he had no idea, he had nothing to do with it, but everywhere we always hear we own, we investing. Come invest with us. Come to our event where we'll talk to you about partnering with us. We have a building together where we both work out of, and we both are business partner. We both have an office door to door to each other, but I know nothing going on. I'm just saying it looks crazy.
24 units.
Yeah, 24 units, 6 storefronts.
Storefronts. And we just want to go over some of the things with rentals.
According to court documents, federal agents allege that Pena used DJ Envy's fame to conduct real estate seminars around the country and promote real estate enterprises linked to Pena.
He also very aggressively and vocally promoted Mr. Pena as his business partner on social media.
Court documents describing Pena as far back as 2017, accepting money from investors for the alleged purchase, remodel, and sale of specific real estate projects, often promising 20 to 45% returns on investments within 5 months, but instead using new victim investments to pay off prior investors and cover personal expenditures, in all defrauding dozens of victims of millions of dollars. DJ Envy's attorney insisting the radio host did nothing wrong.
DJ Envy is a victim, just like the others, and he's actually a double victim because now there's a bunch of false reporting, and again, an element of sensationalism that's attached to this simply because of his celebrity figure.
DJ Envy claiming he never made any money from the business venture.
I didn't see a dollar of return. I do nothing but try to uplift people and show people a different way through the business mind.
So DJ Envy has faced lots of questions in recent months about the real estate business. Earlier this month, in that clip you just saw, speaking out on The Breakfast Club, he said against his lawyer's advice, saying if Pena stole any money, he was unaware, and reiterating that he too lost money. As for Pena, he's entered a not guilty plea. He's been released on a $1 million bond. If found guilty, he could face up to 20 years in prison. Lots of people talking about this.
Fascinating story.
It really is.
And there are a lot of other victims out there who did lose money, regardless
Absolutely.
of how that part of the case plays out.
Yes, lots of people lost a lot of money.
New this morning, DJ Envy denies involvement in alleged Ponzi-like scheme. NYC radio host not charged. Business partner pleads not guilty to real estate fraud charges. And you guys heard here, if he is found guilty, Caesar could face up to 20 years in prison. Do you guys think he's gonna just sit there and do that time without saying anything on Envy? This whole thing is very messy. It's just confusing to me on how Envy could be so close to someone, or maybe just portray that he's been so close to someone. Give him promo on one of the biggest radio shows in the country, probably one of the only radio shows I even care about in the last like 10-20 years. And then when everything falls and crumbles, you knew nothing about all of this. You didn't make a dollar. So you're telling me that you invested all this money, you did all this, you were always close to him, and you saw all this money coming into him, and you didn't take a dollar of that. I have nothing to say. It's just hard for me to believe. I'm not saying it's true. It's just hard for me to believe. And I know a lot of people have been blaming the victims, but think about it. A lot of these people are probably, all right, I'm gonna keep it honest with you guys. I'm gonna assume that not everyone that invested in this all did W-2s for a living, or all signed W-2s. Maybe some did 1099s, or maybe some did none at all. I got nothing to say about that. But what I am gonna say is, a lot of people like that just got money sitting around in their house. They hear that they can get 20 to 45% back on that investment. And you see someone like Envy next to Charlemagne and one of the biggest radio shows, driving these cars, doing the car show, arguing with Rick Ross on who got better whips and shit. It's like, all right, bro, I trust you. I trust that it's gonna come back. If this was Caesar just alone, would it have got as big as it got? Would it have been as popular as it did? I don't know. That's not for me to answer. It just seems harder for me to believe that all these people would have gave money, because a lot of people coming out saying, yo, I only did it because of Envy. Yo, I only knew Envy. I never heard of Caesar. Also, can I remind you that Caesar did time allegedly in prison for credit card fraud? So my whole thing is like, are you giving someone like that? And I'm not saying like that because I have family members here that have been in prison, they did their time, they deserve forgiveness, it's a new time in their life, let's erase that, right? Let's not keep bringing that up. I understand that, but I'm gonna keep it 1,000. If you want me to give you thousands, and I know you've been in jail for any type of fraud, credit card fraud, gift card frauds, VC bucks frauds on Fortnite, it's not happening. I'm not trusting you with a dollar of mine. You think hundreds of thousands, even 50,000? No way, Jose. I feel like being friends with Envy, or knowing Envy, or seeing Envy on that radio show brought people with more trust, saying that's someone that doesn't want to mess up their reputation. Why would he burn me over some little money? Like, this is gonna get very interesting. If he pled not guilty, so I'm assuming this has to go to trial. Oh my God, this is gonna be crazy. I'm telling you, the streets are gonna have their ears on this the entire way. Let me know down below your thoughts about all this. Are you on Envy's side? Do you think he had nothing to do with this? He didn't know. It just happened all over his head. He didn't even take a dollar out the pot. Do you think Caesar will say a little bit more when the trial begins? Let me know down below your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. We're on that road to 10,000 subs, so sub up, sub up, sub up.